This is a DC motor, and we are talking about the DC motor here. You can see the external magnetic field. This in the red color is the north pole, and this green one is the south pole. You can see these blue colored lines actually. That's the direction of the magnetic field. You can see blue colored lines from north pole to south pole. So we have here the direction of magnetic field from north to south. Okay, and you can see this is the source. This is the DC source. Okay, when you have a DC source, the current is coming from the positive here, and here you have the carbon brushes, and this is a coil, the red colored one. I show you only that now. Okay, there is no other direction now, and I mark the direction of current. And here the arrow is towards me, current is coming towards me, and there is an interruption to the current, and the current then goes away from me. I show you all these three, one after the other. Okay, and current is towards me here. Okay, this, you look at this arrow, it's towards me, and there is an interruption to the current. Now there is no current, and when it resumes, what you find is that that direction of current is in the opposite direction. That's away from me. That's what you have to see, of course. It's towards me, now interruption, and immediately after that, that current is away from me. And therefore, the coil which is placed in the magnetic field, electric magnetic field, this acts as a magnet. And due to attraction and repulsion, it continues to move, and due to law of inertia of motion, even if the current is interrupted for a while, it continues to move. So here what we are doing is, we are converting the electrical energy we are supplying into mechanical energy. We are creating a rotation there. So current is moving in that coil, and that makes it rotate because this is behaving like a magnet. And there is a force then acting on the coil which makes it rotate. I just take out the direction of current now. I show you what is the force acting on that. And there are three forces for that matter now. The direction of the magnetic field, you see only that. Then we have seen the direction of current, only that. And then we have the direction of force which is acting on that. And as force is acting on the coil and it continues to rotate, and this is what we mean by a motor. And you can connect anything to that, of course, which needs that rotation. It can be your mixer grinder or a churner or anything like a fan. And in all these cases, of course, this principle is used. Let me tell you one thing here. I just stop it for a while, and I show you all the three directions, magnetic field and the current. And all those three, they are perpendicular to each other. And you can understand Fleming's left hand rule here. Fleming's left hand rule, we stretch three fingers of left hand. I say left hand. And the forefinger or the index finger, it shows the magnetic field, means the blue colored lines. So keep your index finger downwards. And the middle finger or the central finger is for current. Central finger C, current C. Therefore, this red colored arrow is towards me. So that is the direction of current. In that case, the thumb, M is, pronounced there, like M. In thumb, that M indicates the motion. So you have there a force acting on the coil which makes it rotate. So there are three directions here: direction of the magnetic field, direction of current, and direction of force which is acting on that. And you can see here all three of them. Magnetic field is downwards and current is towards me, and my thumb is indicating the direction of force which is acting on the coil. And therefore, this is a DC motor, and where we are converting that electrical energy into mechanical energy. And we have learnt one thing, of course, see, energy is all the time, of course, it's conserved. Okay, it can neither be wasted nor created. And only thing is, energy can be converted from one form into another form. And that's what we see here. Electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy in a motor. I show a few more things here. I can change the direction, means I am changing the supply here. Okay, the polarity of the supply here, watch it. I can change it there. Okay, and then I can start once again. And when there is no current, I show you the interruption for a while. Just watch it. Now there is no current. Okay, why there is no current? Because it stops here itself. We are not allowing the current to pass through the coil. Okay, the current stopped here because this is not in touch with that. Okay, this is not in touch with that, and therefore this is how a DC motor works.